Welcome back to SK Hobbies, AZ, and I am Stitch. And on this episode, we're doing part 2 of the SCX6 build series. You're not going to want to miss this, so stay tuned. All right, well, welcome back. So yes, we're going to do part 2 of this build series. And you can see we got the SCX6 right here behind us. I did move this over here so you guys can see it. So I did get the wheel wells installed. They're pretty sturdy on there. I'm probably going to figure out about putting some rock lighting in this. So we will see. And then we got to figure out everything else. But first, let's move this bad boy out of the way. Let's talk about what we got going on for this series. So you can see right here, we've got 3 kits that I ordered. We ordered the Honcho kit, which is, you can see right here, it's the AX1250011. And this is the body and interior kit for the Trail Honcho. So it comes with all of the goodies in there, which we'll open this up here in a minute. The next kit here is we got the cage kit that goes on the back. So it's the rear cage kit, which we'll get put together. And the final thing we got is the entire LED kit that goes for the Honcho. So we're going to get all of this installed, but first we've got to start with the body. All right, we got everything out. So here is the body. This thing's huge. It's kind of gonna set on there like that. We're gonna get it painted. I am gonna mask out all the windows, and so we can have that clear coated, because we do have the interior right here. So we got the interior bed, and let's go ahead and look at what comes in here. So we got all of the window stickers. See if we can open it up right there. So it's got all the window stickers. We're going to get that installed. And we'll go from there. We'll probably put some of these other decals on too, but we've also got, looks like some interior stickers that will get installed on the interior. And this is the cool part, is that we have the window masks that we've got to get installed in here before we paint. So that's the first thing we got to get done. We're going to get that body painted, and then I will come back and we'll show you guys what we got painted. I'm not really going to videotape it. I'm going to show you the after process, but ultimately what we do is we're going to wash the inside of this completely out with some Dawn soap and dry it off. We'll get the mask put on, and then we'll start putting our coating on it to get it. You guys will have to wait to see what we're going to paint it, but you guys stay tuned for that one. Okay, so let's talk about what else came in this. Got all of these pieces. So we got a grill that goes on the front, and then this is the backing where you can put the headlights in, which is pretty solid plastic piece. And we are going to do some modifications on this, because this actually will go into the groove, and then normally you got pins that you put in here that hold the front in. But we did order a latch kit, which hasn't come in yet. So when that comes in, we'll get it installed onto this. But I've got a couple of days worth of work with painting and getting the cage assembled and getting that on before I even need to worry about the latch. So it should be here in a couple of days. And we'll get that installed. It's the 1x laser design, which I'll put a picture up down here in the corner right here of what that's going to look like. When that comes in, we'll get that installed, and so it'll be kind of an easy latch in the front, quick release. Other things it comes with is the interior accessories. Comes with windshield wipers. It comes with a steering wheel, the mounting blocks. Comes with hardware. Probably not going to use this because I have all of my own stainless steel hardware, so we're going to use all my own stainless steel hardware. Looks like some shims and spacer pieces. These are the headlights. So these are the clear lenses that go on. So we'll get those glued into place. And it looks like another bag of hardware. This piece here is the dash piece that's going to go right there. So you have that little dash piece insert that goes there. Then we have this entire kit right here that we got. And this is the cage kit that goes on the back. And we will get this all put together on the back of the Honcho cage. We spin this back around. We're going to get that cage mounted right there. And then we have the LED light kit that we've also got in here. And this one is all of the LED lights that normally come on the Honcho. But I also would like to add some rock lighting here. And I want to get some lighting right here that will shine down on the back so we'll get that nice glow. I'm still looking into a controller for it and how I want to control my lighting, whether or not I just want to run it directly off of my receiver inside of the crawler, and then I can set it to a channel on my transmitter and be able to just turn everything on that I want. But we'll cross that bridge. I think we just cut to the chase and let's get to painting. But anyways, we'll see you guys here in a little bit.
7 hours later.
All right, so you guys ready to see what the body's going to look like? There it is. So it's kind of, you can see that there's the yellows coming through on it. So we did kind of a green and yellow, backed it in a little bit of silver, and then completely backed it in black. So it's completely solid black on the inside. But it's going to make it look like it's, you know, kind of worn a little bit. So that's that aspect. And we've already got the back part of the cage built. So that's going to kind of set up just like that. Let's see if we can get that all on camera real quick here. Lift it up. So I just got to get it bolted together and get that done. So I'm going to go ahead and get that. We're going to get the light buckets and the grill put on. We're going to get this bolted up, and then we'll start working on the interior neck. Let me go ahead and get this part done, and then we'll see you guys back here shortly.
The next day.
All right, so I lost some footage of getting this put together that I was going to do for you guys, and then I started working on the interior and got that installed. But I lost it. Let me go ahead and explain what I did. So I got the cage put on. I built the cage. Currently right now, I am not going to run a spare tire on the rear. We may eventually cut some of this cage off and kind of flatten this out. We'll see how we're gonna do that moving forward, but that might be another project. But we did get the interior put in, and you guys can kind of see up close. I know that there's some lighting glaring off of it, but we got the interior put in there, and I'll show you on the bottom here. So how that is put together is you've got your two back screws for, let's see if I can show this at an angle here. So you've got this bracket that goes on the back side right here that holds this piece of the cage, in place. So you've got to leave those two pieces, or those two screws out that are in that, slide this in, and then you can put the screws through here. And those screws go all the way right through here. It goes through this piece, and then this is a separate piece right here. And it screws in and holds all that together and pinches it down. So we got that done, and then there is two screws that are right there. Right there. You can see I already ran the LED lights for these guys that came in our kit. So those lights will light up. We did get the, let's see if I can hold it there. We got the light bucket housing installed in here, and we got the front grill put in. We got the windshield wipers on. Now these guys do move. You can see right here, we can move them into place however we want. They're not quite setting fully in. So I'm going to have to work on getting that done and changed up a little bit, make that look a little better. But where do we go from here? I need to get the LED lights installed into the front buckets, and then I need to route, and then I'm going to route all of the wiring all the way back here, because underneath is where we're going to have the receiver for the LED lights in the honcho in this area. So that's what we got to do. I don't have this thing. Every time I turn it over, it falls off, but I don't have that clipped in right now. So this is going to hinge up. So the idea behind it is I want to run all of my wiring back here and come in. So when I hinge this up, there's no issues. So we're going to work on getting that all wired up and put into place. And then we're going to get this mounted onto the back of this. And then we should be almost done. Still haven't received the Fine Laser Designs front body clip. So once we get that, we'll get that installed. And then we'll finish and wrap this video up and move on to the electronics in part 3 video. Keep watching. I'll be right back.
The next day.
All right, so we've got all of the LED lights installed, and I've got it set up on my little mobile bench here. And I'm going to turn them on, but it's probably going to white out the screen, but we'll go ahead and turn them on so you guys can see. But it is pretty bright. Let me see if I turn it. You guys can see it up against the wall over there, what it does. Yeah, it's pretty bright. The back is connected. You can see right there, we got the red lights on the rear. The amber lights are in the front right here. You got the amber lights. And yeah, it's super bright. Do kind of have them like cocked out a little bit, just so it widens that, your view of what you're going to be seeing at night. Let me go ahead and turn it this way. We'll just leave that bad boy on. But needless to say, we've got all the LED lights installed for now. Might be adding some up here. I don't have these lights installed for the rock lighting. We're going to get to that in the electronics episode. Let me go ahead and turn this off so it's not blinding you guys anymore. So where do we go from here? So the Fine Laser Design clipless body system for the front that's supposed to get installed up there still hasn't come in yet. The mail is just going super slow. So with that being said, we're going to carry that over into part 3 episode, and we'll get that installed then. We're going to go ahead and call this completed. Notice I don't have any decals put on this yet. The reason why is because I'm doing some custom decal work, and we're going to do a whole section in another episode on putting all these decals on. We're going to get our SK Hobbies logo on it. And I'm actually also looking at utilizing this back space back here to make a flagpole, so a flagpole can stick up here. I think that would be kind of cool to be able to have, rocking the American flag out the back of it and going to town. All right. So like we did in episode 2, I put this on the bathroom scale, and to get a full weight comparison on this, on what we did, this bad boy weighed in at 24.8 pounds. So we added 4.5 pounds just in the body to this. So you're looking at getting really close to that 30-pound mark. So we'll see where we get when we start adding electronics and see if we're underneath the 30 pounds. But she's a beast, and she's going to be beautiful, and we're going to have a blast with it. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and call this episode complete on episode 2. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions about how I did some certain things, or more questions about my painting, because I really didn't do any kind of showing any video of that for you guys, drop down in the comment section and let me know, and I can respond back in the comments. But other than that, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm Stitch, SK Hobbies AZ. and I'm out.